So I post quite a bit of monk content on here because I love monk and I'm a monk main, whether it gets on my nerves or it's the best thing I played that day. It completely can be optional. But I've created some terrible habits that has transitioned to other jobs that I'm playing during this downtime in Endwalker. And I decided to create this video so you can see if you're creating bad habits for jobs that you may be playing because of other jobs you've played. So let's talk about it real quick. I don't want to hold you up, so let's get into it. What's up, good people? It's your Final Fantasy homie Jay, and the very first thing, the main important thing, the thing that I catch myself doing all the time is I'm constantly moving. No matter if I'm playing Bard, no matter if I'm playing Astrologian, a healer, if I'm playing tank, which is the worst thing you can do. I got this bad habit of constantly having to move around the map. And it's because as a monk, you know, I'm always moving to hit my positionals. I'm focusing on where I'm standing at the whole time. I'm trying to hit the boss. And that transitions just into every class. Like I'm literally just moving for no reason. I find myself as Bard, as tank, as a healer, just moving my keys, moving around because I'm playing this imaginary position game that does not matter, which can be a terrible thing as a tank. Do not move that much as a tank. Actually try to move as minimal as possible because moving too much can actually hinder your team, especially as a tank. You are messing up people's DPS rotations. You're in the way. So please, if you're not playing monk or something that requires positionals, stop moving so much. And I'm telling myself this because I do it every day all day. What bad habits have you gotten into playing Final Fantasy? Drop it in the comments below. I comment to every single comment that people post because I just love talking to y'all, and y'all have shared some valuable information with me. So I appreciate that. 100%. Second most important thing is that I am constantly missing my rotations because I'm used to the monk's like quick global cooldown where even those few seconds completely messes up your muscle memory, and I'm pushing my rotations for other classes much faster than I should be because that skill isn't off global cooldown yet, and now I'm hitting a button that isn't part of the rotation, and then my whole rotation is screwed up, and now I'm having to restart everything because I'm slapping buttons too fast, and it's a headache. It's a headache. It takes me a good like couple of days when I'm playing a different class to get out of that motion of I just need to hit buttons faster and slow down, because there's so many times where I've hit a rotation and I've pushed the button thinking that it was off of cooldown when it wasn't, hit the next button, and now my whole rotation is screwed up. So if you're coming from a monk class or a class that has faster off global cooldowns or on global cooldowns, you may need to readjust your timing a little bit because all that timing matters. People don't think it, you know, them few seconds and me hitting buttons super fast, it really plays a big part, and it really screws you as a DPS. You know, I'm learning that monk is causing some real heavy issues here. Now this last one really stuck out to me playing Bard, is that I don't look at my skill bars, because as a monk you kind of just know what your buttons are. You're focusing more on just getting around the boss in appropriate positions and make sure you do what you need to do. Where when you play a class that has reset procs and has things that you should be timing and paying attention to, you don't look at your skill bar anymore. Like you don't focus on it. So it takes a conscious effort. It takes a conscious decision for me to look down, look for my procs, look at those skill buttons, and remember that, oh, I need to push these. I need to make sure I'm watching these all the time. Oh, my skill buttons actually have a purpose other than just sitting there. Because when I play monk, I don't really look down at them at all because I know the rotation. So transitioning to a class like Dancer or Bard or something that requires watching out for reset procs has been such a learning curve for me, which has been hard, really hard, like extremely hard. Okay, let's stop using the word hard. If you want to come hang with me for good vibes, my Twitch link's in the description below. Always come by. It's nothing but Final Fantasy content there. Good laughs, good time. And as always, happy questing. I see y'all on the next video. Later.